Hello, everybody. Welcome into this week's episode of The Buzz. I'll be your host for today, Seth Adams. It's getting festive. We had some tree lightings. It's starting to snow today. It's getting to that time. And today we're going to be discussing all Thanksgiving. And for my desk today, I have joined with me Ethan Spazarski and Joseph Shirillo. Guys, it is festive. It is getting there. The music doesn't start yet. I don't know. We'll discuss Thanksgiving. Kind of a holiday where it's kind of shadowed behind Christmas, in my opinion. You know, a lot of people celebrate Christmas at the beginning of November. Thanksgiving's kind of hidden. Joe, What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think it's okay. Some people, as we've talked about before, outside of the show, but also on the show a little bit, is that, you know, some people have different traditions. Some people don't like Thanksgiving as much. So, I mean, if they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, that's pretty okay with me. But personally, I do like celebrating Thanksgiving. It's where I get to see majority of my family during the holiday season, because Christmas is normally just my immediate family, you know, my mom and dad and siblings. It's pretty much it. So this one is kind of more for that extended family, and that's kind of like, not the rule, but kind of how it's been for myself. So that's where I kind of see Thanksgiving being a nice little holiday. It's a nice little break, but then we come back, we finish up the year, and then it's Christmas.
Thanksgiving's the only day of the year you don't see me eating before 12 o'clock because I fast hard.
You big faster.
For dinner. I eat maybe some cheese and crackers, maybe a Nutri-Grain bar. But
What time do you guys eat?
Ranges like, I'd say 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So it's not easy. And I mean, considering I eat every day, every hour, it's kind of how that rolls. But one of my favorite things to do is get up, I'll watch the Thanksgiving Day parade with my family, and then it's football all day. Take a break to eat, and then more football. It's everything. I love it. Thanksgiving for me is a little reverse from what Christmas is for you. Thanksgiving, only my grandmother who lives next door, she comes over now, so we'll eat with her. And then Christmas is where I extend it up, and that's where I see a lot of my extended family. But I think Thanksgiving, it definitely does get caught in the shadows because Christmas is the most popular holiday on the entire planet all year long. Or not all year long, but at least of all the holidays. I think you just make an argument Christmas is probably the most popular. Yeah. Whether you celebrate Christmas or it's a different form of it, I think it's definitely the most popular. But I love Thanksgiving. It's such a fun day. And did I mention the football? I love watching football all day.
Oh, really?
It's really exciting. And
this year, football
I didn't think there was.
I'm celebrating my birthday on Thanksgiving this year, so I'm really happy.
Well, that'll be
it's
fun.
A little bit of a fun twist to it because I didn't get to go home. So.
It's always my immediate family. So my mom and dad and my sister always comes home too. So, but we eat early, 3 o'clock early. My mom likes to eat early, and I don't really care. So when I wake up, I'm not eating breakfast. It's dinner, and I do the same thing. I fast, and then I go from there. But you know, we're talking about football, and I know a lot of families do like the turkey bowl. You know, have some of the backyard guys going at it. Do you guys do any of that kind of? That kind of activities, I should say.
Not really like football. The one thing that we do like after, so we eat as well at like 3 o'clock. So we eat then, unless the Steelers play on Thanksgiving. Then the time will change. That way we can properly watch the game.
Thanksgiving was against Indianapolis, right?
It was supposed to be the Ravens game during COVID, but then that's when it got delayed like constantly because everyone had COVID.
Yes.
But in that, it's normally 3 o'clock eat. Then you have like that time, and then it's dessert around like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then that's when some of the herd will thin out, but then that's when you pull out.
The weak links.
This is when you pull out the burrito.
No.
The burrito shell. And you have what we call the gobblerito.
What?
Where you take everything. Listen, hear me out here. You take everything that you would put onto a plate.
No.
And you put it in a burrito. You wrap it up. You put it in the oven for a little bit, let it get crispy. Put gravy on top of that. That's your dinner. That's your 8 or 9 o'clock.
That's a Danny Flynn move.
No. It's the greatest thing ever because
you put pie in there.
No, not pie. No, normally it's like you put the tortilla shell down. You put the turkey on it. And like stuffing,
mashed
potatoes.
Okay.
Some people like to put in like the corn. Some people won't put. Some people do mac and cheese if they don't put like the stuffing in. My brother does cranberry sauce in with his. Don't know how I feel about that, but it's really good. Definitely try it. Don't knock it till you tried it.
That's crazy. No, I'm just saying that's a crazier thing I heard than last year when Danny Flynn said he like shrimp wrapped in bacon on Thanksgiving.
That is also really good.
That's crazy. That's
mean,
crazy.
it
I've never
sounds
heard of
really
it. I'm
good.
not knocking it. I'm sure it's good because I
we call it the Gobblerito.
I love.
That's the best part about it.
I think you know what, but I played in some turkey bowls. I wish I lived in an area where I had a lot of my friends who lived closer to me, and we had that area where we could play turkey bowl.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to do that this year. I have played in those, and they're fun. It's just you're throwing the pig around, just playing some football,
Benicio the Falcon,
having
the
some
pig.
good time, throwing the pig.
Yeah.
No, I think the biggest thing is we'll just we literally just at my favorite parts. You'll put on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
We'll all sit around. My older folks will have some cup of coffee, probably some pie. We
Older
have
folks.
pumpkin pie.
You're an old
sitting around. No, it's just nice because sit there, we're all gathered together, especially
Yeah.
now more than ever. Because for me and my siblings, we're all separated right now because we're all living
Oh,
our
yeah,
lives. We're all
I
doing
know.
our own things, and that's just how it is. But my sister and I come home from school. My older sister, she takes time. I'm sure her boyfriend's going to be there too. He's awesome to hang out with, so I like seeing him. And then obviously seeing my folks and my grandparents. I mean, yeah, I don't have the Gobblerito on my side,
I don't
which
either.
sounds awesome. But yeah,
Try it.
All right, let's
What do you
go
got?
with this then. Last thing until we're gonna go over what we're thankful for too on this show.
Oh, yes, of
but
course.
we'll go first. Do we think that Thanksgiving is at least a top 3 holiday? Is it up there? Because Christmas, in my opinion, is number 1. 4th
Yeah.
of July is 2 or 3. I don't know what to put at 3. Halloween is up there too, but I don't know.
Thanksgiving
I
to
wanna
me
see what
is
you
at,
guys think.
it's at that 3-4 spot. I have, in no order, Christmas, New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving, and 4th of July.
New Year's Eve, number 2.
No, I said no
Oh,
order.
no order.
I just said no order.
My fault. Yeah, you're
in no order. That end of the year, because it goes my birthday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and that's when I get to see everybody. That's when I'm seeing all my family, all my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because during break,
Yes,
it means
I
a lot to
agree.
me because I don't get to see them.
I
So
agree.
whenever I get to travel to basketball games or other schools and I can see them, that makes it awesome. But going home and just seeing them, no strings attached, no time restrictions, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I think Thanksgiving, it definitely falls in the top 5 for me. I feel like it's an underrated holiday, but it's a top 5 holiday.
I'd probably say, yeah, go in the 3 spot. Not a big Halloween guy. 4th of July's W's. I mean,
I love
Memorial
the
Day is probably around the same place. That's kind of like 4th of July.
Whoa.
It's not the same, but it's similar. You get that
Groundhog Day,
it's-
number 1.
It's close to no. Unless you're talking about the
We had
movie.
groundhog-
No.
We had groundhog meatloaf. My mom made a meatloaf shaped in the shape of a groundhog and put like the carrots and stuff as his face and its
That
whiskers.
is weird.
On
I'll have to show you.
Thanksgiving?
I'll have to. No,
I think on
on the
Groundhog's
Groundhog's
Day.
Day.
Yeah.
On Groundhog's Day. It was so fun. I'll have to give Benny the pictures and put the.
All right.
It's fantastic.
All right.
Yeah.
Last thing.
Yeah.
Let's get a little emotional. What are we thankful for, gentlemen? Who wants to start?
I'll start it. I'm very thankful for this department and everything that we've been able to do here. Not only just the department, but the people with inside of it. Are you going to act like this the entire time? Very thankful for the people inside of the department. Especially, not going to call anybody out specifically, but just everyone continues to help everyone around here. And then, of course, there's people that I'm going to be closer to, which, of course, I'm more thankful for. But it's just having that connection with a lot of different people and having that family that we've talked about. And that's one of the big things about holidays is having that family. And so having that family here while I'm away from my actual family, my biological family, it's very nice to have that. So that way I know I'm not in the journey alone and that I have all you guys here to help me. So definitely the common department.
Sorry, I'm getting emotional.
All right. I take it back. I'm thankful for
Let's
Star
go over
Wars.
time limit here. Stars are up.
I'm just thankful for my family and my close friends. You all know who you are, who falls in that category, and I continue to say I'm not me without them. I know I control my own journey, I control my destiny, but at the end of the day, my close family, my friends, all of them, they're my number 1 supporters. They're everything to me, so that means everything to me.
Yeah.
Also Scooby Doo, but there's that.
Weird plug,
Yeah,
but
that is
okay.
weird.
Seth, what do we
I
got?
am. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm very thankful for my parents, my mom and dad. They're the best in the world. I don't know what I'd do without them. My friends from home, my friends that I've made here, some of the greatest people I've met in my life who push me every single day. Like you mentioned, Joe, no matter what the circumstance is, but my mom and dad, they've truly done a lot for me, and I'm very appreciative of them. So when they're watching this later, they might tear up a little bit, but I'm very grateful for them. But that's going to do it for this first segment. For the next segment, we're sticking with Thanksgiving food tier list, or more or less a bracket of Thanksgiving food. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss it right here on The Buzz. Welcome back into the Buzz Thanksgiving edition. Today for the game segment, we are doing a bracket of the Thanksgiving food. I'm Seth Adams. I'm still going to be your host for today, along with Ethan Spazarski and Joseph Cirillo. But we also have Brett Gambita, who is going to be our main guy handling the bracket, changing it for us, going through, fixing whatever. So, Brett, I'll let you take it away. We'll go ahead and start with the bracket.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Seth mentioned, my name is Brett Gambita here, in charge of making the bracket slightly. Benicio DeFalco and I created together. Benicio was producing behind the scenes, but it's a 12-team bracket, or a 12-food bracket in this sense, and we've got 4 foods with a first-round bye. Turkey's got a first-round bye.
Obviously.
Mashed potatoes,
Obviously.
gravy, and
Not
stuffing.
Really.
Oh,
All right.
Those are the 4 with the byes. We got 4 first-round matchups, though. You'll advance to play one of the 4 teams on a bye. So,
right.
guys, whenever you're ready,
Well,
I say
let's
we
get
can
it
get right
started.
into this.
I'm ready. So we got
We'll start.
go
We'll
to
start with
gravy.
our prime 8 versus 9 matchup over here of pumpkin pie versus yams.
Pumpkin pie.
Take it away.
Pumpkin pie.
That's easy.
Unanimously
I-
pumpkin
I
pie.
think pumpkin pie is just the
So
ultimate.
good.
It's so good every time. It's
What do you put-
yams.
Yams got to be made right.
Yams you can leave or take. I mean, if I see pumpkin pie, I'm getting a slice. Of
Well,
pumpkin pie.
I'm gonna take both definitely. However, if you're making me choose, I can only get a slice of pumpkin pie or a spoonful of yams. I'm getting the pie. What are you putting on that pie though?
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream. Okay. Are you putting vanilla ice cream with it?
No.
Just the whipped cream.
Not
Just the
pumpkin
whipped
pie.
cream.
Not
All right.
pumpkin pie.
It's
What about
good,
Cool
though.
Whip? What if I gave you Cool Whip?
Yeah.
Whip?
Cool Whip.
Cool
Yeah.
Whip.
All right.
Yeah, I like
I'd put Cool Whip. over
Regardless, we'll take pie in that.
Pumpkin pie it is, everybody. Pumpkin pie is advancing to play turkey in round 2.
one. That's gonna be a matchup.
Let's do
right
it.
there.
Pump.
All right, we'll flip to the other side of the bracket with our 7-10 matchup of cranberry sauce versus mac and cheese.
I've
do you guys think?
I've never even tasted cranberry sauce.
Really?
Really?
Have you? Okay. Here's the question now: is it the canned or homemade, or it doesn't matter?
I think
anything, anyone that you want.
Okay,
The
I'm gonna
highest
go
quality.
with cranberry sauce just
the highest
just because
quality.
Thanksgiving wise, like my family doesn't really do mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. Don't get me wrong. If you're giving me the option on just a regular day, I'm taking mac and cheese.
Mac and
But
cheese
here's-
had
in
a
this case,
couple
cranberry sauce.
tough conference losses.
Here's the
if you
funny
know what
part
I'm
about
saying.
it.
Yeah.
I eat mac and cheese arguably almost every day, but Thanksgiving I don't touch it
Yeah,
because
I
that's
don't-
not an option. However, but because I love mac and cheese so much, I will take mac and cheese. Plus, I like to make things interesting. I really don't care if it loses because I mean cranberry sauce is still really good. So like, I'm not heartbroken. I'll take mac and cheese.
Seth's the deciding vote.
Oh, I'm gonna go with. Like I said, I never had cranberry sauce.
Completely
So I gotta
understand.
go with mac and cheese. And even if you have mac and cheese at Thanksgiving, it's homemade mac and cheese.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
that good mac
Oh, yeah.
and cheese. It's not
Oh,
just the box or Velveeta, whatever. It's like with the breadcrumbs on
Breadcrumbs.
top of it.
Sometimes chives.
It is so good.
Give me
so
a bowl
I'm gonna
right
take
now.
mac and cheese. Although I wouldn't really consider, I agree, I don't consider it a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I don't
Cranberry
consider it
is
Thanksgiving,
so-
but
Cranberries-
I love,
like
I
cranberries.
love
I love
a
the
good homemade
cranberries.
cranberries.
Those are fantastic.
I
So we
love
will
a good,
take
yeah.
we will take mac and cheese to win over
Mac and
cranberry.
cheese, they survive a first round scare. Mac and cheese is going on to play stuffing or
not the
mashed
scare.
potatoes.
All
Whoops.
Put
we'll,
mac.
we'll stay on this side of the bracket. We got green beans and apple pie.
Oh,
Apple
apple
pie.
pie.
Apple pie.
Is this a sweep?
Apple pie. It's not even close. Don't if you say green beans.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
kidding you.
I love
I-
green beans, but apple pie.
I don't like apple pie.
Really?
I know, hot take.
You're
I'm
outnumbered.
sorry. Apple pie is so respected in the game though.
Come here, I have to hit you now.
But like green beans, I used to love green beans. I can't eat them anymore. I don't know something about them.
Really?
Give me the apple pie. Yeah,
Interesting.
I don't like green
Apple
beans
pie.
Good.
anymore. They're not
Good.
good.
Moving
I
on.
like-
We guys, we
I
got
like
that
apple
right.
pie.
That's all
Apple
I think
pie
apple
moves
pie
on to
takes
gravy
it.
here. on the
Apple
bottom
pie's
of the
a-
board.
I'm not a
favorite.
fan of apple pie, but I
I
respect
love
its
it.
game.
I
I
respect
respect
its
its game.
Apple pie with
Bang.
vanilla ice cream.
AP.
All right.
Final
What do we got
first round matchup. We're heading back to the left side of the bracket. Corn. Any type of corn. This picture's corn on the cob.
Oh,
But
this is the best.
It's
matchup
any
so
type of
far.
corn versus dinner rolls. The sleeper 12 seed.
Oh, this
So-
is such a good
now?
matchup.
This is a good.
This is a tough
This
matchup.
is story time, and why? If you could do a slow zoom on me, because this is a
Oh,
serious
okay.
story time.
Well, let's just sit back and relax here
Sit
for a
back and
second.
Yeah, I'm gonna
relax
pop
as
a
I
squat.
monologue, son. So,
Time this.
back in the day,
Time.
about 4 years ago, on the 4th of July, I was celebrating with one of my good buddies. We were playing, and we were having water gun fight in the pool. Long story short, I end up chipping my front 2 teeth. and he actually took a seat. I chipped my front 2 teeth. So the front 2 teeth right here are fake. I'm a fraud. I'm a phony.
Yes, you are.
So
never
I
knew
can
that.
no longer eat corn on the cob or whole apples. Now I understand the corn it's anything, but
I'm so sorry.
I love that he's sitting down.
you don't get to experience corn on the cob.
I don't get to, well, I don't anymore. I used to. I had the first, I was in high school when this happened. So I had corn on the cob before. But because of that, I love corn, but I think I'm going to go with the rolls.
You could have told this in like a minute.
I could have, but I didn't. What would be so theatrical?
Joe, I can't decide.
That was good
about
value.
this?
Rolls, I have rolls every time.
Rolls with
But I
butter
also have
are
corn on the
so
cob
good.
every time. Joe,
It's
I
a
don't know
hard
what to do.
decision.
What are you thinking?
My aunt makes a fabulous corn pudding, and I love it. Have you never had corn pudding?
No.
What? Have you heard of it?
No.
I've never heard of corn pudding. Either.
It's
defense.
corn, but it's like has no. It's not just okay. It's corn, but it has like this. I don't even know what it really is, but it's like this chicken broth kind of thing, and it's just like one. It's basically like a soup, but they call it corn pudding. I really enjoy it. It's really sweet and it's really good, but rolls are just.
Listen, I love corn. I really do. It's the best. No, it's not. But it's good, right?
It's good.
Corn has no
One thing
nutritional value.
corn
fun
does,
fact.
though, that I just can't get over, it gets stuck in your teeth
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
Every time you eat it, you get corn in your teeth.
Especially when it's on the cob.
So, especially when it's on the cob. It's so good, I know. But
that I have a
when it
problem
gets
with
in your teeth,
I think rolls is the.
I think rolls is the answer.
Rolls,
as
good
well.
choice, boys.
Especially if it's Hawaiian rolls.
What
Rolls,
if it's
Game
butter,
over.
butter.
Texas Roadhouse?
Put the turkey in the roll.
Yep.
And then eat a sandwich.
Put some gravy in that.
Put rolls winning.
Fantastic rolls.
I
Gets
think
it
we all
done.
could have answered that much quicker.
When I had
But-
braces, I would have easily
the
picked rolls, but I'm still
Yeah.
picking rolls even though I don't have braces anymore.
Yeah.
The corn stuck in your wires, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
problem.
Couldn't
But
even eat it.
rolls will move on. As we're down to our
rolls.
we're down to our final 8. We've got the 4 that had buys: turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, and stuffing, versus the 4 that advanced: pumpkin pie, rolls, mac and cheese, and apple pie. So I say we start with this 1 versus 8 matchup of turkey versus pumpkin pie. What do you guys think?
Turkey, but it can't be dry. You need some gravy with that. Too dry, you can mess up
I'm
turkey.
thinking an upset alert. In my eyes.
If we kick out turkey,
Blow the horns.
if we kick out
Blow 'em.
turkey
Guess what's
on
going?
the
Pumpkin pie. Blow the horns. Let's
Pumpkin
go.
pie. Turkey is so overrated. It is half the time. It is so dry. It's like you're eating drywall. Give me pumpkin pie. You can't mess up.
The Penguins just scored a goal. Blow the horns.
Pumpkin pie.
Let's go.
Pumpkin pie.
Move
Yes. Yes.
Suppose-
Ham is better anyway.
Suppose I believe you're outnumbered. 2-1 is enough.
Oh really? Thank you. Trinity math there. ladies and
Pumpkin
gentlemen.
pie.
Pumpkin pie with the upset.
This
the
is-
upset.
this
Turkey is good. Don't
this-
get me wrong, but when I get
Bracket
up
busted.
to go get seconds, what am I getting seconds of? Mashed potato,
Stuffing.
corn, rolls, and probably pumpkin pie or any
Turkey
other
could be-
dessert. I'm
See,
not getting
this
seconds
is what,
to turkey.
This is where turkey loses me. It could be so messed up and
Yep.
bad. It
Yep.
depends on who's cooking.
I
it.
understand
If-
your point on saying it
if
needs
you
to be
mess it
good
up-
turkey, but here's the thing: if I consistently get bad turkey, then why would I continue to choose it?
If you have bad
Pumpkin
turkey
pie.
in your family, you need to fire that person out of your family.
Well,
this
I'm
is
not
the
firing
biggest
my grandmother.
miscarriage of justice, I think, in American history.
How about
Well,
another
You're
upset?
gonna have to live with that defeat because we're moving on.
We're moving on.
This could be another upset. Stuffing had a first round bye.
If we don't, if you don't,
Stuffing
Is he gonna-
versus
you- let
dinner
him
rolls.
finish.
Stuffing versus dinner rolls. 12 versus 4. What are we thinking?
I can respect the stuffing game. Myself,
Whoa.
never. Here's the thing. Myself, growing up, never a big stuffing guy. I didn't like the garlicky taste to it. I didn't like it. However, I've grown to it. So I personally, when I go for seconds and stuff, don't go to the stuffing again. I normally get a small helping, and I go for the rolls more. So my choice is going to be rolls, but if you decide stuffing, I won't be upset. Like this guy is over turkey.
Stuffing is my favorite dish, so I got stuffing.
I respect. Stuffing
Stuffing is my favorite.
Stuffing
It used to
is-
not be. I used to be in the same boat. I used to hate it, and then I just had it, and I was like,
Stuffing-
Why is
let
it
me
so
te-
good now? I love it. I think stuffing is the best.
Let me tell you some of the stuffing. Stuffing is one of the only dishes you can have the next day, cold, not even worrying about heating up, that you can just eat. It is
I don't know if I
so
agree with that.
good. It is so good. I love stuffing. It's the greatest.
Do you
It's the best.
did you get the stuffing from like inside your turkey, or do you make it outside of it?
I don't know. I just eat.
I make it out. We make it outside. I know that's
Stuffing
making fun of
is in the
bombs.
Final Four, everybody.
stuffing.
I
Stuffing
don't
in
know
the
if
Final
it's.
Four.
I don't know if my mom does scratch or from a box, but I don't care what she does. It's fantastic.
Ours is scratch. We put it in the turkey when it's baking, and then we take it out. And
My
that's it.
handwriting is terrible, by the way. All right. Stuffing and pumpkin pie will be our Final Four matchup on the left side of the bracket. But if we take it to the right side of the bracket, we had mashed potatoes, which had a first-round bye, and they're now faced with the tough opponent. Not really a traditional Thanksgiving meal in some households, but mac and cheese.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Well,
mashed
he's already
potatoes.
outnumbered.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't. To be honest though, I don't really like.
Do you like any food?
Calm down.
Do you like?
Compared to everything else, mashed potatoes. I don't know what happened in the last couple of years. I'd rather have so many other things than mashed potatoes. But they're heavily respected in the game, so I'm going to give them their respect and take out mac and cheese. Mac and cheese shouldn't even be on here to begin with, in my opinion. But it made about one round. It's time to leave. Mashed potatoes.
You had a good run, mac and cheese,
It
but
did have a good run.
you're going down.
Did you see Dean walk by and how mad he was?
Yeah, I want to know what he's mad about.
He walks
wanna
by, he gives me a dead
Mashed
eye. and
potatoes.
shakes
I
his
want to
head.
know.
In the Final Four. Our final matchup of the Elite Eight, apple pie. They had a solid first-round win over green beans. They're now faced with the tall task of gravy, which had a first-round bye. Gravy is essential, but I'll let you guys take it.
Two
from here.
completely different games.
I despise gravy.
Whoa.
It never goes on any of my plates at any point in time. It never touches. So apple pie will be my vote. I am endorsing the apple pie movement.
No way we have two. We are not about to have two pies in the Final Four.
Over gravy?
Yes, I hate gravy.
One apple pie vote from Seth or Spose would send a second pie to the Final Four.
No, I don't like apple pie. So I can't back you up.
All right.
Gravy is so good on stuffing. On
What side are you going to endorse? Do I need to push a bunch of ads your
No,
way?
apple pie.
Yeah.
I love gravy though. I love gravy.
What? I lost? I thought I was with you.
Apple pie. No, his take was terrible. That I agree with you. Now sit down. Sit down.
Wait. What is your vote?
Apple pie, because here's why. Apple pie's my favorite pie. Gravy I love. He's
What?
full of it for hating on gravy. That's the
lost
stupid
to
take.
apple pie.
Yeah, I understand it's a stupid take. I've acknowledged that. I
I
don't
love
like
apple
it.
pie.
I'm
Here's
saying
the
it
thing,
out
though.
loud.
Here's the thing.
Am I in the
I'd
wrong?
pick apple pie over almost anything because I love apple pie.
Am I in the wrong?
It was an upset. It was an upset.
No, I completely
I don't
understand.
care if it's an upset.
I am
Am I
outside
in
of the
the wrong?
cultural norm.
I'm just the
I
bracket
understand
guy.
I am. I understand that people love gravy and gravy loves them, but not me. Not me. Nope.
I understand what you mean. That hurts the soul.
Gravy can talk.
Put
man.
apple pie to the Final Four. Props to apple pie.
Two pies
We
in the
have two
Final
pies.
Four.
You know it's gonna be the final.
Pie versus pie.
All right.
If it's pie versus pie, I'm mad because
Which side do you guys think we should start with? Pumpkin pie versus stuffing, or mashed potatoes
left.
versus apple
We'll
pie?
start with the
Go
left.
left to
We'll
right.
start with the left. It is 8-seeded pumpkin pie versus 4-seeded stuffing. Guys,
I'm taking stuffing.
what will you say and why will it be pie? Oh, wait, you said stuffing?
I said stuffing.
I did just say stuffing is my favorite.
Stuffing is my all-time
Pumpkin
favorite.
pie is my favorite
Thanks.
dessert.
Apple pie's mine. That's why I picked it. But stuffing's
I
the
am
best.
going pumpkin pie based off of my
Oh,
last
no,
statements
Joe.
saying that stuffing isn't my go-to. Again, if I'm getting up for seconds, I'm getting a second slice of pie.
Look, I just
ain't getting a
stabbed you in the
second
back, so if you want to
spoonful
stab
of
me,
stuffing.
this is your
So,
time.
See,
Pumpkin
I'm
pie.
planning ahead. I'm planning ahead.
Plan
because
ahead.
I want this to win over that in my mind. Because I know if we get stuffing into the final, it's not going to win. It's going to be both your faults.
No,
Give
whoa,
me-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yes, it is.
I will vote. I'm spoiling now. If stuffing makes it to the final, I'm voting stuffing no matter what. I'm just letting you know that now.
So we're
No,
rigging.
because stuffing is the greatest Thanksgiving food, in my opinion, for me. It's my favorite food. It's the best one. I've had this plan for the whole time. I promise you I'm voting stuffing.
Okay.
I'm voting stuffing.
So it's rigged.
Spoiler, I'm voting stuffing.
So it's.
So it's rigged.
I'm
So you
voting-
two already knew what was going to go
So-
on. And I
No,
was
I
just
didn't.
throwing
I
in
just,
here.
no.
Don't put
I'm
that
voting-
on us. When
I'm
you saw
voting-
that list, you knew what you wanted to vote for.
How about,
Don't-
I
how
actually-
about for the final?
I never
How about
could
for the
see the
final?
list
Hear
because
me
it
out.
was in
Hear me
front
out,
of
hear me
this
out, hear me
lamp.
out.
I
For the
couldn't
final,
see
we
it.
get everyone's opinion on what it is. Everyone in the
All
studio's
right,
opinion.
I like that idea.
All
what
right.
if I don't care about
Stuffing gets past the first round.
Tough.
Or it gets past.
A vote?
I vote for stuffing.
Stuffing,
Stuffing.
Spose stuffing,
Two stuffing.
Joey not stuffing, but you're
I'm sorry,
outnumbered.
pumpkin
So
pie, you were-
stuffing is in the final.
As it should be. It's fantastic.
We'll get the whole. I'd say we get everyone in the room.
I
feel
like
that's
that.
fair.
All right.
I like it.
Stuffing to the final, and on the right side of the bracket, number 2 mashed potatoes. They pretty much made it out unscathed against mac and cheese, and apple pie, who's had an uphill battle this whole game against
See,
gravy.
I feel like I'm now in the predicament Seth was just in, where I love both. They're probably my favorite dessert and meal, and side.
Yeah.
Starch.
However, apple pie is just so good.
Apple pie's delicious.
I'm gonna lose mashed potatoes. I don't like.
I love mashed potatoes. Don't get me
I don't
wrong,
like apple pie.
The only thing on this whole list I'm not a big fan of are yams. Everything on this list is beyond. I love. I love
are you
everything
saying
cheese.
like do you not have marshmallows with yours?
No, I just don't like yams. I've never tried.
You don't put whoa.
I've never had it. Well, because hold on, let me finish.
You've
Let
never
me-
heard of that?
Let me finish.
You say marshmallows?
Yeah,
Marshmallows on top
your
of the yams.
I tried
Wow.
yams before
Try
and I
it.
didn't like it, so I haven't tried with marshmallows.
Try it with marshmallows and brown sugar. Really good.
All right. So
Final tally.
final tally is
Stuffing
apple pie.
versus apple pie.
Apple pie.
Yes.
Stuff-
2 votes for apple pie sends it to the finals.
It's a good vote, guys. I'm proud of our finals here.
I'm all, yeah.
I'm
I
very
mean,
proud.
I
of
don't
The
it.
like apple
11
pie.
seed apple pie has made it to the finals against 4 seed stuffing.
That's a good. Final.
Not what you would
I'm
expect.
glad it's not a 1v1. You know, we made it interesting.
What was the one? Turkey?
Turkey was number 1.
Goodbye.
I mean, Turkey's
Turkey was a better.
Turkey is Purdue, if you know it. Turkey's Purdue.
Turkey is the Purdue of a few years ago.
All right.
Gone.
All right, what do we got
What
here?
are we?
All right,
Guys,
let's start from the camera guys. 'cause we've
Apple
been talking a
pie
while.
versus stuffing.
Camera guys, Wyatt Clatterball and
You
Danny
want to come up
Flynn.
here and voice your opinion? You can. You can come
Yeah,
on.
just be careful. Don't fall or that'd be really bad.
That'd be funny,
All right.
but bad.
So we
First-
got 1, 2,
Give him
3,
Mike.
4, 5, 6. We got 6. So
First-
Benny can be the 7th. He can be the
He can be the tiebreaker.
He can be
Alright.
the voice.
Wyatt Clatterball, who do you have? Apple pie or stuffing?
I love both. I really do. But I got to go stuffing. I have to. It's stuffing. It's great.
All right.
I love it. I get it almost every time. I go back for seconds and thirds, and that's what I'm grabbing. So give me stuffing.
All right.
Stuffing
1-0
up
stuffing.
Respect. All right, Daniel, your turn. Go ahead.
All
Let's
right.
see what he says.
Second up here, Daniel Flynn. Let's get your opinion here. Apple pie or stuffing?
You know, I have to go apple pie.
No!
I'm
No!
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, Dean made up a good point though. Is it about the dessert or about the food?
They're the
Same thing.
Same thing.
I mean,
It's the same thing. You
He didn't see that.
1-1.
He didn't see that fire back.
Both.
Adam.
1-1.
All right, Brett.
the meal.
Is it me?
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
want Brett? Yeah, Brett.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Stuffing, man. Stuffing all the way.
All right.
Stuffing all the way. Stuffing all day.
All right.
And
I've
night.
2-1. We'll just keep going.
2-1 stuffing with my vote.
Back
Back to the desk.
but I gotta go apple pie here.
2-2.
2-2.
Well,
2-2.
all right, I told you where I was going, so it's 3-2 stuffing. I already told you. I'm stuffing all the way. And I
Stuffing.
I
apple
know
pie's
where
my
you're
favorite
going.
dessert.
So great job to the
Wait,
winner.
Seth
I
Adams?
give it to him.
Seth Adams.
I am taking stuffing for the winner of the
Stuffing.
competition. Give me stuffing
Why
every
is
day.
Wyatt so
That's
happy?
4. That's enough.
It's like
That's
it's
enough.
like West Virginia just won the Natty. Like
Hey,
No, the
get
Commanders
it-
won
let's
the
get a zoom
Super
in on
Bowl.
here.
I'm gonna stuffing.
Okay, see, I can't defend you when you dance like that. I can't defend that.
Stuffing gets the win in my opinion.
here's my thing. Out of all of these, like if I were to choose other ones to like compete against it, I probably would have put rolls up against. Well, rolls already did go up against stuffing and it failed. So I would have taken
It's
rolls.
literally bread versus
I would have
bread.
taken. I probably would have taken turkey over stuffing.
No,
I probably would've done
never in a million years.
No.
That's the funny part. Stuffing literally has bread in it, and it lost to bread, which I think is just funny. But also the other components and stuffing changes that. I'll be real. I like the matchups. It was interesting. I like that. I like that Benicio threw in the mac and cheese. We're not just basic. There are other people that try other things. I like that. I personally don't have cranberry sauce all the time. We have the actual cranberries. I like those, but I mean, I thought nail on the head was everything. He hit the essentials, he hit the cores. The buys were fair. I thought the buys were
If
reasonable.
ham would have been in there, that would have been a whole different.
Ham.
game.
Well, I have ham for Christmas.
I have ham for both.
I have ham for Christmas.
Cancel me.
No,
Cancel me.
for none of it.
All right.
For
So
the
overall,
Goobler Gobbler, what's it called? The Gobblerito.
Goblerito.
overall, we.
This is the greatest
overall,
episode.
Stuffing wins it in this matchup. They beat Apple Pie in the final round, so unanimously between us in the studio, Stuffing takes the win. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode. Stay tuned for more content every week. Thank you so much to everyone behind the scenes and on the panel with me today and our producer, Benicio DeFalco. We will see you next week for more Buzz action.
This has been a production of Waynesburg Community Television.